The financial roadmap everyone should follow at every age. Most people feel stressed about money not because they are irresponsible, but because they are trying to build their financial life without a map. Imagine trying to drive across the country without knowing where to stop, when to refuel, or which roads to avoid. That's how most people handle money, and it's why so many feel behind. This video is not about perfection. It's not about comparing yourself to others. And it's definitely not about getting rich overnight. This is about giving you a clear financial roadmap, broken down by age, so you know exactly what to focus on, what to ignore, and how to move forward with confidence, no matter where you're starting. This content is for educational purposes only, and everyone's financial situation is different, but these principles are timeless and practical. Let's start with the foundation. Teens, ages 13 to 19, build a strong base. At this stage, money is not about investing, businesses, or buying assets. It's about learning how money behaves. The most important thing to do in your teenage years is to build awareness. That means understanding where money comes from, where it goes, and why most people struggle with it. If you earn money from a part-time job, allowance, or small side hustle, your goal should not be to spend all of it. Your goal is to practice saving consistently, even if it's a small amount. Saving teaches discipline, patience, and delayed gratification. This is also the time to learn how credit works before it becomes dangerous. Understanding interest, debt, and how borrowing affects your future will protect you later on. The teens are where you should make mistakes safely, learn from them, and build habits that last a lifetime. The real win at this age is not money, it's financial confidence. 20s, ages 20 to 29, build momentum, not appearances. Your 20s are one of the most important decades of your financial life. This is where habits turn into trajectories. The first step in your 20s is to get control of your cash flow. That means knowing exactly how much you earn, how much you spend, and where your money leaks every month. If you don't track it, you can't improve it. Next, your priority should be building an emergency fund. This fund is not for investing or spending, it's your safety net. 3 to 6 months of expenses can prevent one unexpected event from turning into years of debt. This is also the decade to start investing, even with small amounts. Consistency matters far more than timing or picking the perfect investment. Starting early allows time to work in your favor. At the same time, your 20s are filled with pressure to look successful. New cars, expensive lifestyles, and social comparison can quietly destroy your future. The goal is not to look rich, it's to become stable. Your 20s are about momentum, not status. 30s, ages 30 to 39, build structure and stability. In your 30s, financial decisions begin to carry more weight. This is the decade where structure matters more than speed. Your focus now should be on building systems. Automatic investing, consistent savings, and intentional spending remove emotion from money decisions. This is when you want money to run quietly in the background of your life. Retirement planning becomes more serious in this stage. Contributing regularly, increasing contributions as income grows, and avoiding long gaps in investing are key. This is also the time to plan for major life expenses like housing, family, or education. Protection matters here too. Insurance, emergency planning, and having a basic financial plan reduce risk and stress. In your 30s, money should feel organized, not chaotic. This decade is not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things consistently. 40s, ages 40 to 49, optimize and strengthen. Your 40s are where clarity becomes power. You've likely built income, assets, and responsibilities. At this stage, the goal is to optimize. That means reviewing investments, reducing high-interest debt, and making sure your strategy still aligns with your life. You're no longer guessing, you're refining. Diversifying income and being intentional about risk becomes increasingly important. This is not about chasing trends, but about strengthening your financial position. Your 40s are also about perspective. You begin to understand that time is valuable, and money should support your life, not consume it. This decade rewards discipline more than ambition. 50s, ages 50 to 59, prepare for freedom. In your 50s, the focus shifts from growth to readiness. Retirement is no longer distant, it's approaching. This is the time to take a clear look at your numbers. Understanding your future expenses, income sources, and lifestyle expectations brings confidence. Increasing retirement contributions when possible and reducing remaining debt creates flexibility. Simplicity becomes powerful in this stage. Fewer financial obligations mean less stress and more control. Your 50s are about preparing for choice, not forcing outcomes. 60s and beyond protect, sustain, and enjoy. This stage of life is about sustainability. The goal is not aggressive growth, but stability and peace of mind. Managing withdrawals responsibly, planning for healthcare costs, and updating estate plans ensure your finances support your values. Money becomes a tool for security, comfort, and legacy. At this point, success is measured by freedom, not numbers. Final message: you are not behind. Here's the truth most people need to hear. You are not behind. You are only behind if you refuse to start. Financial success is not about doing everything perfectly. It's about doing the right things for the stage of life you're in. No matter your age, the roadmap still works. You just start where you are. If this video gave you clarity, motivation, or direction, make sure to like it, subscribe for more financial education, and share it with someone who needs a roadmap of their own. Your future self is built one decision at a time.